Hey there, welcome back. Got another video today with another car, and this is gonna be a customer's car, so not mine. Let's turn the camera around and let's see what we got. And here it is. It's a 23 Acura Integra. Look at this beautiful red color. Yeah, doesn't look straight, but let's walk around and see. Has a few grass clippings because it's been standing here for a few weeks. Got a little what you call it, somebody was playing bumper cars in the back, so got a little bumper damage. The tail lights popped out on the outside corners, so maybe the back panel was damaged a little bit, but we'll see once we take the bumper off. Coming around here, got the blown bags inside there, and here's the majority of the damage. Bumper, fender, headlight, nothing too crazy, but once you come this way, you could see that it's pushed to the side a good few inches. Let's take a look under the hood. Yeah, that is the serpentine belt there. Yeah, so it doesn't look like that much damage on there, but you can see the little buckle right there. Something that weren't really expecting that, but it was kind of a little harder to see in the pictures how bad it was. And coming around here, you can also see right there the engine mount is busted. And once we remove this, there's the water pump also busted. So few surprises to here and there, but now I'm looking at it, I'm just wondering, how's the strut tower? There's that crease right there, which they're really on here, so looks like the strut tower went too, so everything has to be pulled out. The strut tower, the frame rail, and yeah, I gotta take the cowl off and see how bad that is. But still, I was already going on a frame, so that's just a few extra hours of work. Yeah, the frame rail, you can see there, kind of pushed out to the side. Also, I couldn't get it started. The engine turns over, but couldn't get it started. So I'm not sure why. Either say safety disconnect or something. Might have to run the codes and just clear the codes and see. But let's get inside, see what we got inside. We got this beautiful light colored seats. It's kind of roomy and open inside, so that's nice. Got a few bags blown here, a few bags blown there. Yeah, and this is like the most expensive airbag is this and that. That one around 500 plus minus dollars, and that one is about half the price. So this is also a couple $100, that's a couple hundred, and the headliner is about 250 plus minus dollars. So headliners are pretty cheap on these. It'd be easy to replace it, kinda. Actually gotta twist it a little bit since it's a hatchback, but that's okay, it's a worry for later. So yeah, got a screen, so it's not a tech package, it's just a basic ace pack. So I just got the ace pack sport performance whatever looking options on it, like the wheels, the front bumper, the fog lights, grill, and the back grill. Just a few little differences between the base and the ace pack. that's it. Let's get to work. Probably take out the rear end and see what's going on the rear end, and then come around to the front end and start working on the front end. So I hooked up the jumper and come in and have all the lights are on, the dashboard's on, well, the cluster's on. Hooked up my computer. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, not surprised, but sadly I forgot my camera stand at home or someplace. So I'll have to kind of manage with one hand working. There's nowhere a good place to put this. Look at these. These are pretty cool. I thought they were twisty, but they don't twist. Oh, up, down, open, close, and left, right. That's nice. That's pretty interesting. So I'm getting a flashing P light. Oh. I guess I still gotta. So the dash comes on all fully, but then you have to hit the start button. I guess that's how it is. We'll see. These digital dashes, they work in their own mysterious ways. Let's see. Now that's on. Had to do it one more time, so like the computer's not reading anything. So I had to do it twice. Oh wow, when is not recognized. Let's try it again. There you go, now so let's go US. Automatic scan, all system scan. Engine, no issues. Transmission, issues, yes. Electric vacuum pump, issues. It's just sadly has just the basic thing. It has the phone connect. Does it even have Bluetooth or no? Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, this is just the basic system. Oh, these are pretty cool. Look at that. Digital buttons. There's just a lid from behind. Probably just lit. Yeah, also the seat belts, let's see. Oh, look at that, this seat belt is still good. And the pretension is still good, okay. But this seat belt is half the price of the driver one. And the driver one needs to be replace the pretensioner and the retractor. Oh, look at all these codes. Let's clear them and see what happens. Oh, look at that. Now it's P. It's not flashing anymore. So we might be able to get it started. Electric pump fault still stayed. It's okay. I just need to get it started. That's it. Alright, let's see. So we got steering angle, neutral position incomplete. Don't need that. Look at all these not airbag codes. So we got driver, right side, airbag inflator. Right, yes, I could. Driver seat belt, left rear left rear seatbelt tensioner open, right rear seatbelt tensioner open, driver seatbelt auto lap, say what, ABS system failure. Oh yeah, look at that. The airbag blew and the seatbelt blew. Oh, same thing on that side. So we got 3 seatbelts that need repair. So let's see if it starts. The moment of truth. Transmission problem. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I hit start, it turned the transmission to that blinking light. Okay, let's see what it reads on the codes. Communication malfunction, transmission control module, communication with vehicle stability system, control natural cost. Now the jumper's getting low. I didn't charge it since last time I used it. I guess I gotta mess with that transmission thingy. Oh well. So here we are at deleted codes, but there's issues in the system. The bumper is unbolted from the sides and the bottom, and from here let's try to take it out. Oh, look at that, the taillight is cracked. That's no good. So this corner is cracked. I will just super glue it and that's it, because it's not it doesn't do anything there except appearance. So let's see, what do we have here? Oh yeah, right there in the middle. So basically just gonna pull that in. Okay, so that's not a big deal, just pull it out and that's it. Okay, let's get these tail lights off. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts in there. So yep, I'll take it off and go to the front end. While I'm in the back, decided to take out the seat belts in the back. So to do that, gotta take the bottom off. There's those little pins, white pins, pull on them, the seat comes out, but there's also this little hook that's bolted down in the down, so gotta remove that, and the seat comes right off. And since these are locked up, I couldn't do anything, so I had to use one of these little trusty wrenches and slowly undo the bolt on the bottom to release the pressure, which it did just release this, so I could now move things around and get everything disconnected. This is like the seat belt, the side airbag. And then we got this right behind the seat belt. Oh, not the seat belt, the airbag. And then we still gotta remove all these plastics to remove the headliner, which I'll leave it for some other day.
So let's do the same thing on that side, get that thing off.
And just like that, got the seat belt on bolted. So it has a big old knot right here, and a bolt right here, and a bolt on this end right over there, someplace right there in that hole. Put this off, and it's ready to. And right here, and right here, it's ready to go. Gonna take it to the guys, get it rebuilt. Actually, I'll check how much a good one is, because sometimes getting a good one from a parts car is cheaper than to get them rebuilt. So I will verify, make sure I'm getting a better deal. And also that little corner panel right here, there's also this little piece in here that's holding it right there. But this white little cap somehow supposed to come out once you pull it or something, but when you pull it, it's sort of kind of supposed to unlock, but it doesn't. So instead of breaking it, I just carefully picked it up and just right there, just pulled it out of the socket here, or whatever you call that. So yep, so let's get that seat belt out and the driver's seat belt out.
Got the second seat belt off. It was pretty easy after the first one, and then we got this one to do. We got the seat belt, or this piece on top, and then got the bottom and the pretension there. So start taking all these plastics off.
Yeah, usually they're pretty easy. You wiggle them and they pop right off.
This one's a little harder to grab from the bottom. Let's see.
I need 2 hands for this. Alright, so the little persuasion, this came up. And now this thing's out of here. To the pile of all the plastics. Oh, yikes. So this is 1, 2. This is a double there, and I think that's gonna be fun. It's right behind the rail or next to the rail.
That seat belt is out, pretensioner's out right here. It actually turned out to be a lot easier than I thought it was, but on this right here, they have the same design as that right there. Still gotta figure out how to remove them. Well, luckily I didn't have to remove it yet, but I'll need it removed once I'll be replacing the headliner. So right now I'm trying to get this airbag out so it won't be kind of in the way. I know I could just cut it off and be done with it, but that's gonna be too easy. So I'm trying to do it the hard way. Gotta get these things out, these little covers off. And then let's get this one out as well. Out of the way. There you go. And let's figure these out, because I haven't done this yet. How easy will this be? Just like that. So you just press in the middle in the center right there. Unlock. It unlocks in the back. Same thing in front here, or in the top here. Definitely be easier with two hands, but next time I'll make sure I got my trusty camera stand with me. There you go, just like that. And now we got more access in the back, and honestly I could just cut this in half right now because I don't need it. Yep, the trusty bolt and washer and all those plugs and pins and everything holder. So yeah, gonna quickly go in and do. There's a let's see right there. There's 1, 2, and there's a bunch more 10mm bolts right there, and just gonna undo them and drop the airbag. Coming to the front here, we got the visor we gotta remove. And to remove the visor, there's a little pin in the back there. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta move it to one side. And it comes off, or move it the other way. Alright, so I'm gonna figure it out how it goes. So this little tab right there, right there, this tab, you gotta press it in and then twist the whole visor, and then it moves it and unlocks it. It's a really nice design. It makes it a lot easier to work with, and these are just twist and turn and comes right off, which is also really nice. So, you got that right there, which is that, and then got this. Let's see, how does this come? Oh, there's few Phillips, and okay, no big deal. And got this. It's got a little bit of something in there holding it. They usually have a little, the little security latch that it pops out, but only so far, so it doesn't fly out and hit you when the airbag explodes. So gotta figure out how that one's connected, but that's about it. Actually, let's see. Oh, let's see. Where's my trusty tool here? Comes right off. This is supposed to come right off with it. It has this little tab, so this has to come off with it. There's the little tabs in there. There you go. Good as new. All that done. Also, oh god, just left that visor. And those two handles, and that's it, and this piece. So we'll be back in a minute. removing this upper console unit. There's 2 screws right in the back there, and then on the front it has these clips, so you just pull it down and they come right off. Not too complicated. So this is down or off. Disconnect that, and I gotta disconnect a couple wires here from the mirror and all that, and then the headliner will come off. And also on these, so this right here, you just push it down and pull up the pillar trim, the trim piece, pull it up and push down this little piece, and it comes right off. So it's also pretty easy. So getting there, almost done. So I'm standing here underneath this headliner, and you know when the saying goes, if something's too good to be true, kind of is. Everything came off so easy, so good, until I reached one spot. But until I show you what, that right there, the dome light right in the middle, so right here, it has one bolt right in the hole. So you gotta pull the cover off and unscrew the light, and it comes down. So don't try to rip on it and rip it off, because it might break it, or you might just pull the cover off. So let's see what I'm saying when it's too good to be true. We got the wiring harness right here, and the wiring harness goes all the way around the dash or the headliner, and it goes on the pillars right there. It goes there, and it goes somewhere behind the dash, both sides, left and right. Now we gotta come back here. We just still gotta take this apart and get that airbag out, but now I gotta take the side panel off, and to take the side panel off I gotta remove more panels off, and unscrew this screw, and this comes off, and somewhere inside there will be a plug to unplug the harness. Now let's dig in and find that plug and all that stuff. You got the wires disconnected, that side, both sides. So the most annoying thing was just getting these things out, just pushing clips. Other than that, just the side came off, the other side came off easy. So that came off easy. So now the airbag, which also is pretty easy, because the old ones had the bolts in them, screwed in from the side. This is just a little spring tensioner things in there. So there's one hole here, second hole there, and a third hole there. So I use like a long star bit. Or you could use a little thicker one, it'd be easier. Just use one of those and push it in, and it comes right off. And then it just, these might be, yeah, those are melted in, so we'll have to get new plugs. But yeah, and then on this there's gonna be one bolt here, one bolt there, and maybe another bolt someplace, but let's unplug this on the side. I think there's just two bolts there. Yeah, where did my trusty friend go? Buddy, where are you at? Right in here. He's a good buddy. More bolts for the collection in the bottom. And just like that, that one's out, and I do have a new one in. New one, so I'll put that one in right now. So as I was about to go grab the knee airbag to put in, the rain started and now it's coming down pretty good. So we'll leave it for next time. I still gotta take apart the front end. So yeah, thank you for watching. Staying with me on this one, and till next time. So long.